Hello, I'm Morris Kochanski, Wilderness Living Skills and Survival Instructor. We have a series of articles on highly recommended books from my perspective. Here we have a set of books that I'm sure your local library might be able to come up with these, or they're so recently published that you might choose to mine these books for useful information. What the situation here is about these books is that an outdoor educator decided that he could improve the learning process by having high school students go out and interview their grandparents, granduncles, relatives. And this is Foxfire. I think that's sort of like Appalachia. We've mentioned the Appalachians a number of times in past book discussions. And these high school students would go out and interview these people, take pictures, do tape recordings, and then transcribe them, and these books ended up as a result. Now, when you read the background about this, Wigginton had quite a bit of a problem convincing the people with the money that they should do this. And in the end, he persisted, and there was this marvelous experimentation that I would say in outdoor education and pioneering. You want to know how to make gunpowder, you're going to find it in here somewhere. You want to know how to make shoes that look like the shoes you buy in the shoe store today, you'll probably find that information. If you're wanting to build a still and want to engage in the making of whiskey and wine and beer, I'm sure you're going to find it here. Some of the books devote more than the normal to perhaps reading the Bible or oral folk traditions or storytelling. But in here, I would say that I could concentrate out of here one book that would be called Very Useful Knowledge for Survival. And if I was to say pioneering knowledge, how we might have to revert back when there's no more fuel to run our tractors and our combines and everything, well, this is an insight into how my father, my grandfather, and in particular my father, had to pretty well indulge in this type of knowledge of self-sufficiency and so on. Now, we're not going to look at the books individually. We have them sitting here to show you that there are 10 volumes plus 3 volumes that sort of relate to the issue of the background and the issue of the adventure that occurred when this teacher sent all these kids out to gather information that could have been lost. Here I'm looking at this one. It says iron making, blacksmithing, flintlock rifles, bear hunting, and other affairs of plain living. Fiddle making, horse trading, sassafras tree, gardening, animal care, hide tanning, summer and fall wild plant foods, butter churns, ginseng, wild spring plant foods, spinning and weaving, burial customs, snake lore, hunting tales, faith healing, moonshining, hog dressing, cabin building, shoemaking, toys and games, songbows, water power, sawmills. This one here is all ministers, church, revivals, baptisms, snake handling, and other traditions. Pottery, pug mills, ash glazes, groundhog kilns. On and on, we find that chair making, whirligigs, gourd art, that it's a treasure trove of information. These books are kind of readily available. If they're not, the library probably has them. Borrow them one at a time and extract the valuable, useful information out of them, and you will find you won't be sorry.